Hello everyone, I hope you guys are having a wonderful day and making some really good trades here, and let's dive right into the analysis. And once again, the market's pushing higher today with a pretty substantial move as well, up over 1% today in the SPY. Triple Q's up 1.1%, and then the IWM up 1.29%. So again, markets pushing higher. Dow Jones pushing higher as well, but not as much, only 43 basis points. This is the one that I have a trade on at the moment. The yields actually today went down once again, but did not break the low here, so still holding right around 4.734. And the dollar was marginally flat to positive today. But overall, markets pushing higher. I'm seeing a lot of bearish analysis on the market. This is so right now we only have 3 waves, so it could still be this more bearish scenario, right? Where with this X ends here, and then we start to come back down in Y. But for now, if you start to break out and you push past the all-time highs, you can make the case it's an overshooting B wave or whatever or whatnot, whatever you want to say. But once you make a new all-time high, you have to factor in the possibility of this being a wave 3 and that you're trying to short a wave 3, and that's how you're going to blow up your account. I was recently kicked out of a very perma bear Discord, and I was actually a mod in there, and I was posting bullish TA, and the owner got really upset, and then he banned me, which is kind of funny. It goes to show that it really goes to show that those kinds of people cannot see any other way in the market, and they think they're always right, but they're eventually, they're going to just be wrong and blow up their account. Anyways, that guy doesn't do any of real trades anyways. He doesn't trade with any of his own money. He just leads his subscribers to blow up their account. But anyways, moving on right now, we are correct overall, or our positions inside the Discord. We are long the Hang Seng, the HSI, and we are up substantially on that trade. That trade is running right now. Another update in the Hang Seng, and then you guys can take a look at BABA. We have a long position on BABA, and BABA, once again, another update in BABA as well. Literally longed it from the low, so now we are sitting pretty in this position, and we are long TMF. So we're long a lot of names. Basically, this is just long the bonds or short the yields, and this one is pushing higher as well today. So overall, another update in the markets, and then in our portfolios as well. And then we could take a look at ROKU, another one of our positions at the moment. This one was actually up just a little bit, up 2%. I think this one still needs more work. It's just consolidating before potentially its next move up. But a lot of names were moving up today. SMH was, I believe, rallying higher. So this, to me, looks like this correction is done. And whoever's trying to short this is going to get blown up again. SMH is going to continue to push higher, but I do get the bear case. I really do get the bear case, and I really am going to short in a heavy amount. Once this move is done here, we're going to get this bigger drop in the market. But for now, we are pushing higher. We're getting pretty darn close to the all-time highs. We are only 1.55% away from the all-time highs, and if we continue to gap up, then that's going to be over pretty quick. And once you hit this level, you hit a new all-time high, these shorts are going to get squeezed, and people, the perma bears are going to continue to suffer. But I am long-term bearish as well. You just don't want to get in the way of these delusional rallies, and you can participate in them as well. But let's take a look at Market Cipher. Take a look at the daily time frame. Another 15 in the -5 on the dual band strength index. Green dot, green money flow, looking good for continuation towards the upside. Still open to the idea that we could go lower, and if we do, we have a buy area right here in the SPY. Same thing for the triple Qs and the Dow Jones. I have areas outlined down here. And I think the IWM, if you did pull back, you'd probably retest somewhere in this area here, right around 177, maybe 180, but maybe you'll stop right around the 200-day moving average. I don't know. I can't tell you what's going to happen in the future, but I can tell you that my levels are getting hit, and they're holding. The Dow Jones level is holding, so that, to me, that's all that matters, really. Let's continue on. Let's take a look at wave edge here. So nothing on the daily time frame for the SPY, triple Qs, IWM, nothing really much. So the triple Qs, you actually printed a green cross here on a gap update, which is quite bullish in my opinion, and something that you really want to pay attention to. 4-hour time frame, we're not really seeing any signs of any selling or any real buying, except for maybe the IWM. But that's really just about it. I don't really have much to add for you guys. It's just sitting pretty in our positions right now after buying the dip, and the people who are so negative. I said that the VIX getting crushed here would be bearish for the market, and that's exactly what's playing out. And the UVIX is back down to 7.56 here. SVIX short volatility index continues to push higher. So as far as I'm concerned, this market has higher to go when I look at the charts. And when we will top out and we get this blow off top scenario, we will be getting into shorts, heavy short positions, and we'll ride it all the way back down. We are seeing signs of a market top with silver and gold and oil, and all the oil starting to go down, but this is actually helping the bull case. But silver and gold, pushing higher. This is late stages of a market cycle top. Precious metals start to perform. Gold and silver will get a substantial pullback, but not before they go higher. And yeah, that's basically it. Let's continue on. Let's take a look at some individual names. So Apple here, getting a bit of a down day. Like I said, wave 3 to me looks finished. You're pulling back into wave 4 now. Could end at any moment, really, and then continue up in wave 5. And then you'll have the first wave done. Then you can pull back in a larger wave 2 and then push up in a wave 3. When we take a look at Tesla, another update today. So Tesla could still be in this B wave, but the low could also be in. So don't bet the bank on it, thinking that it's a guaranteed drop and that the Tesla is going to go down to these levels. We could easily just continue to push up here, and the wave 2 could be in, just based on this massive rally that we've gotten from the lows. People calling Tesla a $50 stock. Well, the market isn't calling it a $50 stock, and it's going higher. So they're wrong again. Again, don't listen to the bearish nonsense. Sometimes I do get it, but you have to see the other possibilities of the market going up. You can't just be full negative all the time. Cracks are showing in the economy, but it's not the time, in my opinion, to short. NVIDIA pushing higher here, so this to me looks like it's in wave 3, so wave 3 of 1, and then once this is finished, I'll give you guys my next level to potentially buy the dip on NVIDIA. But overall, my level here has held, and so far very bullish. Cycle reset, you're gonna go higher now. Let me take a look at some other names here. Let's cover a few more things. Take a look at Mara. There you go. I told you guys, very bullish on the crypto miners, and crypto, Bitcoin is pumping overall. It is going back up, and CLSK is up as well, 7%. But yeah, could we dip back down? Yes, we could. Right now, you could double correct, right? You could double correct, which would mean you're gonna do something like this, WXY, right? And this could really end at any moment right now, right? So you got an A, B, and a C. So if it is going to finish, I'll give you guys a target of where I'm going to be looking for Mara to potentially finish. It's up in the after hours as well, I think. Or no, it's down in the after hours. Yeah. Let's see what we can do in terms of a target. So we're not too far away. Let me see here. You have a sell area right here for Mara, but realistically, if it continues to push higher and you go above my level and you start to make 5 waves up, the cycle low could have been in, and this is going to take off in a very impulsive manner, and you're going to go way up, in my opinion. But that overall, I think we have some exposure inside the Discord to some of these names, and I hope they go higher. Wow, what happened to Litecoin Trust today? Down over 18%. Bitcoin Cash down 3%. That's interesting. Let's see. Let's take a look at the GDXJ. GDX pushing higher here. You could still be doing a potential double correction to go lower. If it truncates and you start to push higher and you clear these levels, you are in a wave 3, and you could be getting ready to pump much and much higher, and I would not want to get in the way of that. We're seeing some early signs that it's already starting to potentially pump here. Gold and silver are starting to take off after being in consolidation for a little bit of time and getting into my buy area. So I think this has a lot more upside. Very bullish on silver overall. Let me cover a few more things. So I want to take a look at the TLT. So TLT, we've been following this on a daily basis. TLT continuing to push higher here. So yields are going down. Bullish for markets. I told you guys once I thought that we closed, and not just closed, but we had a significant pierce below my level here. I'm thinking that the top in the dollar could be in, and we're already seeing the early stages of the dollar starting to break down. We actually had it open lower and close lower, so to me this is sorry, it's going to close in 2 hours, but I think pretty sure there's nothing that's going to happen in the next 2 hours that's going to push the DXY all the way back up. So to me this looks like it truncated, it's finished. Now we're getting the C leg is done. Now we're getting a possible wave 1, 2, and then we're gonna go down in a 5-wave move. Okay, so that's basically it. Don't really have much to add for you guys. It's very, very straightforward. I think the markets have much higher to go. I understand there are significant problems in the economy, but you don't short based on what the economy is doing. You short based on what the chart is doing and stuff like that. So, you know, do whatever you want. Anyways, have a wonderful evening, guys. Relax, enjoy the pump, enjoy the gains, and if you want to join the Discord, post my trades in real time, and I'll catch you guys on the next one.